Hey everyone! So, whenever I'm bored or I'm trying to unwind, I usually doodle. I scribble, I doodle, and for some reason, I usually end up drawing cats. And actually, quite a bunch of people ask me, how do you draw X animals? So I decided to just make a very, very small video. It's basically circle, 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 some strokes, and voila, there is a cat. But let me just rewind and actually explain to you what I'm doing. So we're just starting with one small circle. Doesn't even have to be super round, can be a tiny little bit oval. Followed by, guess what? Another round shape. It's basically like drawing a bowling pin with two additional ovals on the side, a V in the middle, some small circles to indicate where the paws are, and of course we need some ears, so just some circles there. So this is literally the basic shape. Now we're gonna do that fancy cross in the face, so we know roughly where to position everything. Right underneath the cross section of the cross, we put a little triangle for the nose. We align the eyes with the horizontal line. And then we pretty much got the face already. It's very simple. I mean, this is not a very, lifelike cat per se, but it is a cat. And if you look through notes or like any piece of paper I have, most likely has some cat somewhere on the side, which makes me look like a crazy cat lady now that I'm thinking about it. I wasn't necessarily happy with how the legs were split up. Adding some fur for that chest. I guess this one is very inspired by my cat, Nori. He's a fluffy boy, so I like drawing fluffy cats. For the paws, I literally just do 3 little bumps. No, they have more than 3 toes, but these are usually the ones you see if you see them sitting. And we're really keeping it simple. Like, I don't want to go overboard with details or anything. It's just a fun little exercise. Drawing the inside of the ear, which is just a smaller triangle, really. Notice that I forgot the tail, so I'm just gonna edit out. Also known as erase. One of the back legs. Replace it with the tail. That's, by the way, something I really like doing. If I don't want to draw hands or feet or of animal as well as of humans, I just block it with stuff. Hair, objects, anything will do. Excuse the fairly bad webcam quality. I guess you can't really see much. Plus, it's upside down. So maybe I should change that in the video? I don't know. But then it's awkward to watch. So let's just keep it upside down and hope for the best, I guess. So that was a sitting cat. Off we go. Trying to draw, just a standing cat from the side. Once again, going for an oval shape, followed by more oval shapes. It's gonna be the upper part of the front leg. Now, cat legs are actually really interesting to draw because they do have so many joints. So you really want to break it down in 3 big pieces for the front leg and 4 pieces of different sizes, as you can see, for the back leg. And then we all just kind of connect it. I'm terribly sorry this is upside down. Couldn't really move my camera, unfortunately, but here, take a quick look. As ugly as that is in fact going to be a cat. And just like with the first one, we're now just kind of defining the features a little bit. You don't have to stick to the lines you drew there. This is just kind of the meat of it. Think of it as, I don't know, the muscle or meat mass. Meat mass. Wow. Let's never use that word again, shall we? And remember, if you're drawing something from the side, then half of the body is going to be, you know, behind. So I usually just indicate it with drawing it fully dark, which you will see in just a second. Giving it some volume. Since again, my cat is it's not a chunker, but there is a lot of him to love. Let's put it that way. And again, don't go crazy on the details. Like, it really doesn't need much to look like what it's supposed to be. A cat. It really helps to just look at reference pictures. And quite frankly, there's no shortage of cat pictures in the internet. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find some fairly easy. Lots of cats in action, stock photos, or you just go on Instagram, honestly. What can help you quite a bit is if you take an image, print it out if you want to, and then try to place circles in the drawing. Try to break it down into its basic geometric shape. See where within the body of the image you're looking at, where do you find the triangles, the circles, the squares? Like, how basic can you break it down? And then you try to rebuild it. Then you take a piece of paper and draw those shapes which you just identified in the initial photograph, which you downloaded and printed out or whatever, or maybe you just use a light table again. However you want to get that image, break it down, use a red marker or something, and then build it back up. This is how you can very easily learn how to do basic proportions, really. Because eventually you'll figure out how big which circle needs to be for it to make sense. As you see, I just basically give some really dark shading for the back legs. Also may or may not have forgotten about that fourth leg initially. Happens. Very simple stuff. I'm gonna do more of it the next time. I'm actually gonna have my camera properly aligned, or whatever I wanted to say. And that's it. That's how I draw cats. Again, very, very basic shapes, and then you just build up from there. It's really quite easy. Circle, circle, line, 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 cat. There we go.